It's time for the early drive. God, it's so early. If you missed last night's show, the 110 Nation Sports Show, it's on every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. We talked a little bit about the NBA Finals. Gave our prediction. And so for those that missed it, I got Denver. If it goes 5 games, I would be shocked. And it's funny because after the show, I caught a little bit of First Things First. And Nick Wright was more so kind of offended the fact that the Denver Nuggets are an 8.5 point favorite, or 8.5 favorite to win it. And I could only sit there and think to myself as I talked about when I talked on the show. I'm just hoping that they're not blowout games. Like, I'm not quite understanding why 8.5 point is such an insult. Like, I'll be happy if it's an 8.5 point game. I really expect this to be a quick, done, easy series for the Denver Nuggets. With Joker and Aaron Gordon and Murray and Porter Jr. Like, they're just so much deeper. Size has got him. Bam for the Miami Heat has just been so inconsistent through the playoffs. I can't and won't count on him to really be a matchup against Joker or even Aaron Gordon for that matter. So I'm not quite sure why this is such a insult, or I guess so far-fetched of an idea that the Denver Nuggets couldn't roll through Miami just because you got Jimmy Butler, just because they have overcome these other odds. They've not come through the odds of the team with the best record in the NBA this year. They've not come through the odds of having to play a 7-game series and then play the number 1 seed who only had to play 4 games and has been on rest for the last week. Like, there are so many reasons and so many factors to play into why this will be a quick series, and I'm praying that it'll at least be close games because I don't see it. I don't see Jimmy Butler, a washed up Lowry, past his prime and getting to be washed up Kevin Love, and I'm a Kevin Love fan, and 7 undrafted players, maybe Tyler Hero coming back, uncertain if he's going to be able to come back completely and to what effectiveness he will be able to come back to. I just don't see them keeping this series a good series. And it's unfortunate because that's the biggest thing, especially when you don't have a dog in the fight. You want it to be a close series. That's like the Super Bowl. Even if you didn't got a team in the Super Bowl, you at least want that one game to be a good game. Not a blowout, not a lopsided game, but a good game, a close game. And I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to get a lopsided, boring NBA Finals, unfortunately. But I got the Denver Nuggets at 5. I think my co-host Mario had Denver in 6. He gave him one more game. And honestly, when I say 5, I'm giving Miami the benefit of the doubt they don't get swept. I wouldn't be shocked if this was a sweep. I just think that you just got too much talent and too deep of a team on the opposite side of the court for the Miami Heat to overcome. Plus the injuries, plus the rest, plus just a whole bunch of factors. NBA Finals kicks out tonight, so we're all looking forward to it. Of course, tomorrow morning, I'm sure I'll have some thoughts and have some things to talk about on the early drive. Probably got to do with tonight's game. Till tomorrow.